On the other
That was wrong.
exact opposite end of the spectrum, we move from a discussion of a well-written, tender, loving relationship to what passes for relationships on Twitter. And by that I mean TRADWIFE Wojaks. So this has nothing to do with anything. I just saw it on my dash and I knew I wanted to talk about it. Okay. So let's look real quick at this tweet. Showed
That
up
was
on
wrong.
Saturday, I think, on my dash from at trad_west_. All right. So like, I'm sure if you've been on Twitter for any amount of time, I mean, more recently than in the past, you've encountered people with like a name that's like the Stoic Traditionalist, and they have like a Roman statue for an avatar. These people are largely ignorable and very stupid, but usually they at least have a cursory understanding about the concepts that they're talking about when they say like return to tradition. Like the Stoic Traditionalist has probably Googled like brutalism, right? They've probably read like who Duchamp is on Wikipedia. Like it's something. But every so often, you encounter someone who not only does not know a goddamn thing about the thing they're talking about, you get the impression that they really don't know anything about anything. And that's where today's meme, lovingly titled Chad Baby Noises, comes from. So before we even walk into this meme, let's real quick take a look at the not one, not two, but 3 watermarks on this image. Why are there 3? I literally could not tell you. The first 2 are in easily crop-outable positions. So if someone wanted to steal it, it would be very easy. But it's almost like they noticed this and then put a third one in the hair that you couldn't possibly crop out. But then the question remains, why put the 2 up here? And why put 2 up here? Why not 1? Why not 3? Who knows? This person was very scared that someone was going to steal their meme, and it's not hard to see why. It's incredible. So we've got 2 women here. One is a decadent Western whore, and the other is a chaste virgin Catholic tradwife. I guess not virgin, right? Unless it was immaculate. And their children, you can see that one of the children is a Redditor who is depicted by the angry Wojak and is crying in soy, right? And then on the right, we have Chad Baby Noises, and this baby with rippling muscles is making the Chad face. It says goo. That's me when I'm like a Chad and also into ABDL. But it's just a shocking existence. Like at some point while writing this, you have to be like, wait, am I sick in the head? And then you keep writing it. But let's just examine what's going on in here. OMG, guys, what are you guys doing about the formula shortage? So this is a reference to the fact that in the United States of America, we're running out of baby formula because of issues in the supply chain. This was really bad, like, I want to say in like June. People, like all food pantries were dry. People were picking up cans on like fucking Facebook Marketplace. A lot to say about the formula shortage. The short of it is, it was an atrocity, a travesty, and in any civilized nation, the government would have been able to provide for it. But someone saw this gross, disgusting misapplication of money and time and resources and said, how can we make this like a culture war thing? So the modern whore is asking what you should do about the formula shortage, and this person on the right is saying nothing. This little guy, the ripped Chad baby, only drinks breast milk and raw steak smoothies. 1, smoothies. 2, I don't care how much Jordan Peterson you watch. If you feed your child a raw steak smoothie, they will fucking die. I mean, there is an equivalent to like beef that children can consume. It's called baby food. And there was a shortage of that as well, right? But that doesn't work. It has to be this like insane culture war thing. And they're like, no, we're doing the all meat diet for our babies. It's like when people force their cats to be vegan, but like inverse. No, my baby only drinks raw steak smoothies. The only. And they go goo. They make Chad baby noises instead of crying in soy. Also, while we're here, the soy jack baby has like man tits to show that it's not working out. It's a baby. It's going to be chubby. It's just incredible. So it's just lovely because like what you get here is the understanding that this person wanted to make some sort of weird culture war point, but has never ever encountered like what formula is or what it's for. Like
that was wrong.
Frequently people get on formula not because they love modernity and want to destroy the family unit. It's because they're not lactating. Sometimes when you have a kid, you just don't lactate. It doesn't happen, or you're not producing enough, or the kid doesn't like latch correctly. There's a million things that can go wrong, right? And then after when you have a baby that's hungry, you've got maybe like a day and a half long window where you got to find something for them to drink or they will fucking die. And the thing about formula is once you get on it, you can't switch brands or get off it ever. That's just how it works because your body responds in kind. And then it's like, oh, we're done. Okay, I get it. So, I don't know how this has become a culture war. It seems insane. The closest analog I can think of is like those mommy blogger Facebook groups where they're like, if you had a C-section, you didn't really give birth. But even they are not this insane. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. And they're like, well, this is the natural way. It's like, well, what happened before formula? Modernists, checkmate. It's like, well, the baby would just die. Or you would get a slave who was lactating to feed them. That was the only way. It's just super weird. It's crazy. And at its core, the core tenet of this philosophy, it's like a fucking SpongeBob episode. It's the anti-formula mindset. Oh, Mr. Krabs, your baby will never be a Chad. Krabs, your children are going to be soy jack Redditors if you won't stop with the formula. Plankton. You were always wanting me formula.
That was wrong.
Krabs, you'll never know the beauty of being a Sigma male with a virginal tradwife. Your formula may keep you up at night. But your child will never say goo and make the Chad face. Plankton. You're just mad you'll never feel the touch of a plankton woman. Krabs, it may be true I can't find a plankton woman to touch my plankton penis. But that's why I made Karen my computer wife. And she's trad. She's running DOS. Okay, this bit has gone off the rails. We're walking this one back. This is okay. I just saw this on my dash. I thought it would be fun to share this all with you.